Well, the radio's crackling, the sun's going down. We're chasing that red glow just outside of town. Your bare feet are tapping to an old George tune, and girl, you're looking like July in the middle of June. You lean in laughing, say, boy, drive fast. So I hit that gas and the moment lasts. Boots on the dashboard, wind in your hair, two-lane freedom with a wild night flare. If life's a rodeo, we're riding it right. Dust kicking up in the taillight night. Yeah, we ain't rich, but we ain't bored, not with your boots on my dashboard. There's a cooler full of something we probably don't need, a sky full of stars and a heart full of speed. You say let's make a memory we won't forget, so I turn up the music and light that sunset. Your smile sparkling like a jar of fireflies, and girl, it's trouble how you look in moonlight. Boots on the dashboard, wind in your hair, two-lane freedom with a wild night flare. Life's a rodeo, we're riding it right. Dust kicking up in the taillight night. Yeah, we ain't rich, but we ain't bored, not with your boots on my dashboard. On my dashboard. Someday we'll tell our kids about nights like these. Young love, back roads, and reckless dreams. Boots on the dashboard. Boots on the dashboard, wind in your hair, two-lane freedom with a wild night flare. If life's a rodeo, we're riding it right. Dust kicking up in the taillight night. Yeah, we ain't rich, but we ain't bored, not with your boots on my dashboard. On my dashboard. Ooh. There's a broken fence down by the red dirt road. Like the pieces of plans that we once both wrote. We swore we'd build a life with our two bare hands. But love don't always go the way you plan. Now I'm patching up the pieces, trying to make them stay, hammering old memories just to keep them far away. This heart of mine's a pasture you ran wild through. Now I'm relax in the morning rain. A muddy goodbye etched with quiet pain. The screen door slammed like a final word, and the echo it left was the loneliest I've heard. Now I'm patching up the pieces, trying to make them stay, herring old memories just to keep them far away. This heart of mine's a pasture you ran wild through. Now I'm here alone with these broken fence blues. Maybe someday someone new will help me build something straight and true. But tonight the moon is my only friend, shining on a man trying hard to mend. Still patching up the pieces in my own slow way, learning some fences ain't meant to stay. But I'll stand strong like the old oak grew, and one day I'll outrun these broken fence blues. I left my coat in Carolina on a porch we used to share. Where the sunrise hit your face and tangled gently in your hair. Now the nights are getting colder since you're not around to warm, and this heart of mine keeps drifting back to where our love was born. Oh, that Carolina wind still whispers your name again through the pine trees and the fences where our story used to spin. If the breeze could bring you home, I'd wait right where we began, holding on to memories in the Carolina wind. Took a walk down that dirt road where we carved dreams in the dust. Talking about forever chased a different sunrise. Mine stayed stuck in yesterday. Maybe someday you'll wander back where all your roots run deep. Find I never traveled far from the promises I keep. 'Cause that Carolina wind keeps blowing soft again, lifting every hope I've hidden, just to let it fall back in. If you ever want to come home, I'll be waiting with a grin, standing by the old front porch in the Carolina wind. Drove past the old church where we said our vows. The bell tower's silent, the town's quiet now. The diner still smells like coffee and pie, and every window reflects a time gone by. Corner of Maple in Maine, where the world fell right, laughing and talking under the soft evening light. I can still see your face in the streets I roam. Corner of Maple and Maine, it still feels like home. The schoolyard swing sway in the warm summer breeze, echoes of our youth float through the trees. I wave at old friends as I pass on by, but nothing feels the same, and I don't know why. Corner of Maple and Maine, where the world fell right, laughing and talking under the soft evening light. I can still see your face in the streets I roam. Corner of Maple and Maine, still feels like home. Maybe someday I'll move on, find a new place, but tonight I'm drawn back to this familiar space. Corner of Maple and Main, where the world felt right, laughing and talking under the soft evening light. I can still see your face in the streets I roam. Corner of Maple and Main, it still feels like home. Sun's just rising over fields of green, coffee in my cup, boots worn and lean. Mama's old porch creaks beneath my stride. Another simple day in this small town life. Boot prints in the morning dew, walking roads I always knew. Life moves slow, but the heart stays true. In the valley where the wild wind blew, yeah, I'm leaving little marks of you. Boot prints in the morning dew. Saw your name carved in that oak last night. Took me back to when you held me tight. First love fading, but it lingers still, like a ghost dancing on these rolling hills. Boot prints in the morning dew, walking roads I always knew. Life moves slow, but the heart stays true. In the valley where the wild wind blew, yeah, I'm leaving little marks of you. Boot prints in the morning dew. Maybe someday you'll come back around, find me standing on this same old ground. But until then I'll keep moving through, with memories stitched in these old boots. Footprints in the morning dew, walking roads I always knew. Life moves slow, but the heart stays true. In the valley where the wild wind blew, and every step reminds me of you. Boot prints in the morning dew. by the doorway, covered in red dirt. Long week working till my back near hurt, but the morning breeze rolls in so kind. Makes me thank the Lord for this simple life of mine. Cowboy sunrise, painting up the sky, coffee in my hand while the world rides by. Horses in the pasture, freedom in their eyes. Nothing feels better than a cowboy sunrise. Yeah, that's where my heart lies. Saddle on leather, hear the soft creak sound. Old blue heeler running circles on the ground. Another trail waiting out beyond that ridge, where I've loved and lost but learned to forgive. Cowboy sunrise, painting up the sky, coffee in my hand while the world rides by. Horses in the pasture, freedom in their eyes. Nothing feels better than a cowboy sunrise. Yeah, that's where my heart lies. Maybe one day I'll find someone true who loves the dawn the way I always do. But even if I ride this life alone, the morning light feels like home. Cowboy sunrise, painting up the sky, waking up my soul as the day drifts by. Horses in the pasture, freedom in their eyes. Nothing feels better than a cowboy sunrise. Forever where my heart There's a pinewood breeze blowing through my soul, takes me back to fields where we chased that gold. Bare feet running down the riverside, laughing wild with you right by my side. Carry me back to Carolina, where the nights were warm and the love was finer, where your blue eyes shine like summer lightning, and the world felt small, but our hearts felt wider. Yeah, carry me back to Carolina. That old map folded in my case, marked with dreams we swore we'd someday chase. But time slipped by like a southern rain, left me wandering with your arms felt wider. Yeah, carry me back. Carry me back to Carolina. Carry me back to Carolina, where forever felt a little bit brighter, where your touch could calm a restless mind, and the dawn felt like it was ours to find. Carry me back to Carolina tonight.
Friday night, the neon's glowing, band's kicking out a brand new song. Grab my hat, dust off my boots. Tonight I'm where I belong.
Saw you standing by the jukebox, smiling like you own the place. I'm taking a chance, I'm making a move. Gonna see that grin on your face. Boots on the dance floor, spinning round and round, two-step in circles to the only sound. Laughing, drinking, heartbeats in time. I've been waiting for this all week to find. Boots on the dance floor, feeling young and free. Tonight's the night, it's just you and me. The fiddle's screaming, the bass is thumping. I can hear my worries fall away. Your hand finds mine, we're moving closer. I could stay right here every day. The bartender winks as he slides us another, and the floorboards creak beneath our feet. In a honky-tonk glow, I found my heaven in the rhythm of this beat. Boots on the dance floor, spinning round and round, two-step in circles to the only sound. Laughing, drinking, heartbeats in time. I've been waiting for this all week to find. Boots on the dance floor, feeling young and free. Tonight's the night, it's just you and me. Tomorrow may bring work and worry, bills and troubles to face, but tonight we've got the music in this little honky-tonk space. Boots on the dance floor, spinning round and round, two-step in circles a Friday night. Band's playing loud and the mood feels right. I'm leaning on the bar with a long neck grin when you walk through the door and the world spins again. Girl, that smile hits harder than whiskey does, and every cowboy's looking, but you're looking at us. You're my boot-scooting baby, two-step lady, swinging me around like the whole world's crazy. Laughing so sweet, boots kicking up heat, making that dance floor skip a beat. I ain't never seen a better sight in my life than my boot-scooting baby tonight. You grab my hand and pull me to the light. Say, come on boy, don't you dance too tight. Your hair's falling wild as you spin around. I swear you lift both my boots off the ground. The band picks up and the crowd roars wide, but all I hear is your heartbeat keeping time. You're my boot-scooting baby, two-step lady, swinging me around like the whole world's crazy. Laughing so sweet, boots kicking up heat, making that dance floor skip a beat. I ain't never seen a better sight in my life than my boot-scooting baby tonight. Maybe when the night winds down, we'll take a slow walk through this town. But right now, spin me around. Yeah, my boot-scooting baby, two-step lady, stealing my heart in a way that's crazy. If love's a dance, then lead the way. I follow you any night, any day. There ain't no star that could outshine my boot-scooting baby of mine. There's cold coffee on the table by the sink, and a note you wrote in faded ink. You said you tried, but you couldn't stay. Now silence is all that fills this place. Your boots ain't lined up by the door. Your laugh don't echo anymore. Just the ticking of a clock that won't rewind, and a memory I can't leave behind. It's a cold coffee and a lonely morning, heartache rising like a southern dawning, wishing I could change what I let slip away, but some regrets don't fade with the day. Yeah, I'm tired, shattered and torn in on this cold coffee and lonely morning. Your scent still lingers in the cotton sheets, like a ghost I'm too worn out to be. And every sunrise paints your name on the wall where loved ones framed. If time could heal the wounds I made, I'd pour it strong and watch it fade. But the truth hits harder than the darkest night. You were my wrong, I wanted right. Now it's cold coffee and a lonely morning, heartache rising like a southern dawning, wishing I could change what I let slip away, but some regrets don't fade with the day. Yeah, I'm tired, shattered and torn in on this cold coffee and lonely morning. Maybe someday the pain stops pouring, but not on this cold coffee and lonely morning. Dust on my boots from a long lost town, echoes of your voice still pulling me down. The night rolls in with a steel cold sigh, and thunder draws a line across the sky. A worn-out guitar hums beneath my hand, playing every truth I can't understand. Shadows dance where the highway bends, where love begins and where it ends. I keep walking through the fire with a heart that won't give in. Every mile just feeds the hunger to let the storm begin. lungs hear my name. If I fall beneath the darkness, I'll get up just the same. Yeah, I'm riding out under iron skies, where the hurt burns deep but the soul still tries. Slow rock rising from the broken ground, metal echoes, country sound. I'm alive between the hope and pain, and I'll keep walking through the rain. Broken boots and iron skies won't stop me There's a storm rolling in on the desert floor, wind howling like it's hungry for more. Got a warrant on my name and dust on my skin, but I ain't running scared, this life's the one I'm in. Every outlaw's got a story, mine's painted in scars and glory. With black boots in the Badlands, I walk a line the law won't understand. A shadow in the moonlight, a ghost on stolen land. I ain't looking for forgiveness, just a place to make my stand. Yeah, these black boots in the Badlands carry the weight of who I am. Saw your face in a saloon mirror's glare, the only good thing in a world unfair. You said, baby, change before it's too late, but my heart was set on riding with fate. Now your voice follows me like a prayer I ain't set free. With black boots in the Badlands, I walk a line the law won't understand. A shadow in the moonlight, a ghost on stolen land. I ain't looking for forgiveness, just a place to make my stand. Yeah, these black boots in the Badlands carry the weight of who I am. If the sun finds me tomorrow, or the night takes me tonight, just know I loved you deeper than this world could ever write. Black boots in the Badlands, still chasing down a second chance. If destiny's a fire, I walk right through the dance. No regrets in the footprints, no fear in where I land. Just black boots in the Badlands, and the truth of who I am. just like a runaway train. Work week's gone, let the good times rain. Neon buzzing like a summertime high. Walk through the door and the whole place comes alive. My buddies all cheer when I stroll on in, 'cause trouble and me, we're close as kin. We got boots on the bar, top hats in the air, two steps swinging like we don't care. Bartender laughing, pouring a strong, band in the corner playing our song. Yeah, life gets heavy, but tonight's ours to share. Boots on the bar top, not a worry to spare. Sweet little blonde in a denim skirt smiles at me like it just might work. Says she ain't dancing for just any guy, but she grabs my hand when the fiddle hits high. And when that last call echoes loud and clear, we'll still be clinging to the best night of the year. We got boots on the bar, top hats in the air, two steps swinging like we don't care. Bartender laughing, pouring a strong, band in the corner playing our song. Yeah, life gets heavy, but tonight's ours to share. Boots on the bar top, not a worry to spare. We got boots on the bar, top hats in the air, two steps swinging like we don't care. Bartender laughing, pouring a strong, band in the corner playing our song. Yeah, life gets heavy, but tonight's ours to share. Boots on the bar top, not a worry to fence is broken where we used to stand. Your footprints faded in the soft dirt sand. The barn door creaks like it knows my pain. Every wind through the tall grass sighs, telling the story of our last goodbyes. Broken fence, empty fields, carrying the love that time won't heal. The creek still runs, the sky's still gray, but your memory lingers in every way. Broken fence, empty fields, holding the heartache that never yields. Your hat still hangs where you left it last. I talk to the shadows of a fading past. The tractor rests, the horses are gone, but I still feel you in the light of dawn. And the sun sets slow like it mourns with me, painting the sky with what it used to be. Broken fence, empty fields, carrying the love that time won't heal. The creek still runs, side. Engine roaring like the devil, I can't hide. Left a past behind that won't let me be. Ain't no chains can hold a soul running free. Every mile I take, every town I leave, I'm a restless heart, no ties, no reprieve. I'm chasing midnight, riding through the storm, living fast, living hard in every shape and form. No telling where the road will bend. I'm a lone wolf running, no need to pretend. Yeah, I'm chasing midnight, it's my only friend. Met a girl in a honky-tonk, laughed in the dark, promised her forever, but I couldn't mark. My freedom's a fire that won't be tamed. Every kiss, every lie just adds to my name. And I know someday the past will call, but till that moment I'm giving it my all. I'm chasing midnight, riding through the storm, living fast, living hard in every shape and form. No telling where the road will bend. I'm a lone wolf running, no need to pretend. Yeah, I'm chasing midnight, it's my only friend. Maybe one day I'll hang my boots on a nail, but for now I ride where the moonlight prevails. Ain't looking back, ain't settling down. I'm midnight bound in this one-horse town. Yeah, I'm chasing midnight, riding through the storm. Yeah, I'm chasing midnight, riding through the dust rises off the desert floor. My boots been walking like 1,000 miles or more. Sun burns hotter than the memories I hide, but I keep moving on with the pain inside. I ain't looking for trouble, but it finds me still in every quiet town and every lonely hill. I'm just a cowboy with a broken past, riding through the shadows of the things that didn't last. Heartbeats echo like a ghost on the range, trying to outrun the hurt, but some scars don't change. Yeah, I'm a cowboy riding fast. cowboy with a broken past. Met a girl once by the Rio Grande, soft brown eyes and a gentle hand. She said stay a while, but I rode away. Guess I was born to leave, never born to stay. Can't fix the spirit that's learning to roam. Some souls are wanderers, call the wild their home. I'm just a cowboy with a broken past, riding through the shadows of the things that didn't last. Heartbeats echo like a ghost on the range, trying to outrun the hurt, but some scars don't change. Yeah, I'm a cowboy riding fast, a cowboy with a broken past. Maybe someday I'll find a town where I can lay these worn boots down. But till that moment finally comes, I'll chase the wind and setting sun. 'Cause I'm the cowboy with a broken past, rope and dreams I know ain't meant to last. Through the lonely nights and the canyons cold, I keep riding on, standing tall, till the day I find peace at last. I'll be a cowboy with a broken past. Morning light creeps in through the blinds, same old silence where your voice used to shine. Cold coffee sitting on the edge of the sink, tastes a little bitter when I stop to think. Cold coffee and cotton fields, that's all that's left of what felt real. Your goodbye hit harder than a harvest yield, left me standing where the heart don't heal. Yeah, life cuts deep on a small town wheel. Cold coffee and cotton fields. Your old boots still by the back porch rail, dusty from walking that farewell trail. Neighbors whisper like they always do, saying time will fix what I lost in you. Cold coffee and cotton standing where the heart don't heal. Yeah, life cuts deep on a small town wheel. Cold coffee and cotton field. Maybe next season the rain will be kind, wash out the ache you left behind. But until then, I'm stuck in this place, trying to forget the shape of your face. Cold coffee and cotton fields, reminding me how emptiness feels. If love was land, I'd sign the deed and seal. But some scars never truly yield. So here I stand, trying to rebuild with cold coffee and cotton fields. The morning sun came creeping through the blinds across the floor, shining on your empty chair like it's been doing weeks or more. Your sweater's hanging loosely on the hook behind the door, and the quiet in this kitchen ain't so quiet anymore. It's cold coffee and a worn out ring, both reminders of the hurting that you bring. I keep pouring love in cups you'll never drink, sitting here wondering what you think. Yeah, it's cold coffee and a worn out ring, and a heart that still won't let you leave. I still hear you humming softly while the bacon hit the pan, and the way you'd brush your hair aside with the back of your tired hand. Now the radio keeps playing all the songs you couldn't stand. Funny how the things you hated make me feel like I still can. It's cold coffee and a worn out ring, both reminders of the hurting that you bring. I keep pouring love in cups you'll never drink, sitting here wondering what you think. Yeah, it's cold coffee and a worn out ring, and a heart that still won't let you leave. Maybe someday the sun will rise and warm the things you left behind. But until then, I'll just rewind every moment in my mind. It's cold coffee and a worn to me. But hope's a heavy thing, so it's cold coffee and a worn out ring and a heart still trying to believe. This old jukebox knows my name by heart. Plays the same sad tune when my nights fall apart. Your shadow sitting where you used to be, right on the bar stool beside me. I ain't bitter, just bruised a bit, trying to let go, but I ain't there yet. 'Cause there's a bar stool beside me, empty as I feel inside me. Whiskey's burning, but it ain't learning how to drown me. Ache you left behind me, Lord, I'd give anything you see to fill this bar stool beside me. Old bartender says I should move on, but he don't know how long we've gone. Your favorite drink still stains my mind, sweet and sharp like the ties that bind. I'm holding on to what slipped away, that's why I'm here night after day. 'Cause there's a bar stool beside me, empty as I feel inside me. Whiskey's burning, but it ain't learning how to drown me. Ache you left behind me, Lord, I'd give anything you see to fill this bar stool beside me. One day I'll walk out that swinging door, leave this ghost you left on the floor, but not tonight. I'm losing the fight. Yeah, there's a bar stool beside me, lonely as a lost memory. Bottles low, but the truth still shows you're gone, and that's the part that owns me. Maybe time will set me free, but tonight there's a bar stool beside me.